Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting finally after all the back and forth. What's your thoughts on this?
During a media event, Gervonta Davis took the spotlight by openly confronting Floyd Mayweather, turning attention toward his past relationship with the boxing icon. By directing the challenge at his one-time guide, Davis set off. Renewed friction that quickly caught the public off guard. The bold move triggered widespread discussion among fans, who began speculating about a massive matchup that few believed would ever be mentioned so directly.
Like I grabbed to try to get on him, so he caught me with a shot.
Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people online, they, you know.
Matter of fact, take that back. I wound up catching his ass. That's when he started grabbing me.
Okay. Wait, is that what you showed him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got clips, but I don't want to make the fight.
Yeah, get to it. All right, for sure. Listen, I mean, this one is definitely an interesting one because a lot of people, you know, when you're great, you get criticism. Some people say, yo, this is the first time he fighting a black fighter in this style. What do you think like as far as, do you do anything different or is the same shit, same walk in the park?
I mean, it depends on what's coming to me.
Floyd Mayweather recently spoke highly of Shocker Stevenson, implying that Stevenson could hold a more complete skill profile than Gervonta Davis in the lightweight division. His statements quickly rippled through the boxing community, where both competitors are viewed as top-tier fighters capable of dominating the sport. Although the praise may have been intended to push Davis to elevate his game, it also intensified side-by-side evaluations of the two athletes, deepening the sense of competition and sparking fresh debate among fans and experts.
Fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight, who you would put where?
Well, you got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, you know, around that area. So, I mean, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
Well, the two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis.
Mm-hmm.
But the most skillful fighter at 135.
Gervonta. Davis opened up about his connection with Floyd Mayweather, offering an honest look at how relationships in boxing can be driven by self-interest. He pointed out that support often lasts only as long as it serves someone's agenda, and once that benefit disappears, so does the loyalty. Davis reflected on a period when he looked up to certain individuals in the sport, only to realize after getting closer that they were not as genuine as they appeared. That discovery was discouraging and became a turning point, motivating him to take control of his career and move forward independently. He also mentioned feeling put into circumstances that were designed to work against him, yet he remains confident that he still found a way to succeed despite those challenges.
I was still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just it was a situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
you talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You like sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Shane Mosley shared his belief that Floyd Mayweather's time at the top is past, stating that the focus of the sport has shifted to Gervonta Davis. He emphasized that boxing is constantly evolving. And from his perspective, Tank has already established himself as the next major force in the game. Mosley highlighted Davis's punching power, technical ability, and command in the ring as clear signs that he now represents the future of the sport.
As you know, he's too close to Floyd. Floyd's like, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done well. He's powerful. He's all this. You gotta take a step back a little bit. But Floyd, I don't know if he knows how to do that. I already got people on Instagram saying, "Why you hate Floyd so much? Why you hate Floyd?" I don't hate Floyd. The whole family. I'm cool with the whole family. Well, I was cool with Roger, Jeff, his father, his mother, his sisters, all of them. Like we could hang out, everything. So it's like I'm not hating on Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it a buck, 100 of how I really feel, but maybe it comes off that way sometimes. But no, I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. You know, he's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won.
Gervonta Davis said his decision to part ways with Mayweather Promotions was driven by wanting complete control over his future. Explained that the moment came when he felt it was necessary to handle his career choices, obligations, and direction by himself. For Davis, continuing forward meant no longer leaning on outside influence. The move represented a definitive transition from learning under Floyd Mayweather's mentorship to establishing himself independently as a leader within the sport.
The time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about just becoming that man, handle your own, responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? Time to, ride their own bike without training wheels.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think? I know Floyd had responded. He said, "I will always love Tank. I look at him as a son. He's got to do what's best for him. I feel like I've done a good job with him thus far, building him, putting him in good fights, great fights. He's steady growing, he's steady learning, but I'm proud of it." What'd you think about his response?
I feel as though the feelings is mutual. You know what I mean? It's nothing bad against. I have bad blood with Mayweather Promotion. I'm definitely appreciative that what they've done for me over the years. And it's no love lost. You know what I mean? It's just time for me to grow up and be my own man.
There are a number of people who would say, I think that they've somewhat coddled him and protected him from bigger fights. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. Cause it's like, who fighting each other? It ain't like I'm just the only one not fighting nobody. Y'all not fighting nobody either. It just they wanna rush into I don't know. It's
As their professional relationship continued, friction was said to build between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, according to reports. Mayweather's role as a mentor occasionally came across as restrictive instead of encouraging. Davis later suggested that some of those moments made him feel undermined, interpreting them as power moves rather than genuine efforts to help him grow as a fighter.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make
7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Yeah. September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think's the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
Boxing commentator Chris the Adult offered his perspective on a theoretical matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis at the 135-pound limit. While he recognized Davis's knockout power and overall talent, he maintained that Mayweather's vast in-ring experience, toughness, superior boxing IQ would probably tip the scales in his favor. His assessment contributes another angle to the ongoing discussion about how a potential clash between the former mentor and his one-time student could realistically unfold.
How would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in
Don't
his
fight
prime,
him.
if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like, I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing glove.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Floyd Mayweather is widely regarded as an all-time pound-for-pound great, but questions about his age have naturally become part of the conversation whenever a possible return is mentioned.
Question continues to get raised. What if Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no losses, no draws, 28 wins by way of knockout, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, faced off against legendary, iconic, retired Hall of Fame superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound former king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is also Gervonta Tank Davis's mentor. Floyd Mayweather retired 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. But he's 47 years of age. But he is 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. Orthodox fighter who at times would give you looks at southpaw. Gervonta Tank Davis is a natural southpaw. What if 47-year-old
Floyd talking about greater than Ali? He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kids to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
The topic of possible opponents came up. Gervonta Davis spoke directly about the prospect of fighting Floyd Mayweather. He acknowledged that going up against Mayweather would probably represent the toughest challenge he has ever faced, while emphasizing that he continues to hold respect for Floyd's technical ability and sharp understanding of the sport. His light remarks showed a balance between belief in his own abilities and a readiness to test himself against elite competition, even if that opponent is the same figure who once played a key role in his development.